Where in the world does this episode of Transit Unplugged TV take us? Where their official language is Portuguese, not Spanish, where their nation's public transportation is operated by private companies, and where football, what we call soccer in America, is their national pastime. Golaço para o Transit Unplugged em São Paulo. My name is Paul Comfort, and welcome to the largest city in the Western Hemisphere, São Paulo, Brazil. We're here in a soccer field, which is one of the amazing things about Brazil, their amazing soccer teams. Today we're going to take you inside the culture and the food and the public transit here in São Paulo. Welcome to Transit Unplugged TV. From our last episode in this phenomenal city of Barcelona, Spain, we travel to Sao Paulo, Brazil, today, an alpha city named in honor of St. Paul and the fourth largest in the world, known for its commerce, gastronomy, arts and entertainment, and heavy traffic, broken only by its public transportation. On this episode, we visit one of the city's top restaurants, Varanda, for an 8-course meal prepared specially for us by Chef Fabio to showcase their original Brazilian cuisine. And the music is like nothing you've ever experienced before. We take you to a samba music show where the musicians play together lively, largely percussion-driven Latin American music in the middle of the dance floor. And joyful revelry ensues all around. Public transportation plays an important role in Sao Paulo, where the majority of residents ride regularly. Service is provided by a network of local, privately owned bus companies with advanced technology like facial recognition and shared contactless fare card systems. First, we visit one of the local bus companies, Guarupass, where local residents come in person to get their fare cards and to get facial recognition scanning. Brazil provides free public transportation for its senior citizens, and bus companies often use this technology to make boarding easier for these passengers. They also have a team there responding in real time to riders who are sending messages via various social media platforms. I talk with Marcio Roberto Pacheco, the director of this bus company and head of the local network of regional bus systems, about one of the ways they help school children get to know about their public transportation system. And we talk about their technology.
For the past 10 years, we had this social project where we take this bus and goes to the schools, and we take the students to go to the depot, and we explain to them how it works, the public transportation, and the importance of it, so they can be included in the transportation system.
So tell us about the advanced technology you use here.
So we have here the fare collection and face recognition done by Empresa One, and we have also the fleet management system provided by Cittati, who integrates with the planning system and Wi-Fi.
So what do you have planned for the future?
Okay.
So we are optimistic about the future. Right now we have new regulations being discussed by the federal government. They are discussing about putting subsidies in the transportation, which allow us to have a more inclusive and better transportation for all the people.
Obrigado, thank you.
Obrigado. Prazer.
This is the machine where you can charge up and top off your card so you can ride the system. And here's where you can pay for your service.
For sure, the BRT, very efficient.
The metro subway.
The bus.
I like the tram.
Igor, you've been our fixer the entire time we've been here in Sao Paulo, and I understand you've got an amazing restaurant lined up for us for dinner tonight. One of the best in Brazil?
Yeah, absolutely. The Varanda Grill.
Oh, that sounds good. I have one question. How do I get there?
Let's get the bus.
All right, let's do it. We're in one of the great restaurants in Brazil, right here in Sao Paulo. It's called Varanda. And tonight we're going to share with you some of the great, fine, exquisite cuisine that Brazil has to offer. And the drinks you'll enjoy. So Igor, one of the things you were telling me earlier today is how amazing and spectacular the food scene here is in Sao Paulo. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, here in São Paulo, you can choose any food in the world and you see a great restaurant about it. So you can choose any kind of dish from any part of the world and you will see a restaurant like this. Here we are talking about a meat restaurant, but you can see Japanese, you can see Peru, you can see European, every kind of dish you can have here, and it's amazing. So Paul, this is the Brazilian meatball with some herbs inside.
Very good. Let's give it a try. Why not? Yeah.
It's crispy.
This is the squid cappuccino, squid cooked in her own ink. And on the top, we got a cream of heart of palm. It's a typical Brazilian food. We recommend it to go with the spoon from the bottom to the top to catch it, to fish it.
So that's the squid's ink?
Yes, it is.
Wow. All right.
Is. Enjoy it. I hope you appreciate it.
That is great. Kleber, tell me what we're eating here for dessert.
A very romantic dessert, based on the Shakespeare play, Romeo and Juliet.
Wow.
Good.
That is great, but it's very different. I've never had anything like that.
Very typical from Brazil.
And a special invitation from the house pianist to join him for an impromptu jazz duo on the keys. Sao Paulo has amazing architecture and a thriving metro subway system. We visit the commuter rail operation to take you behind the scenes and provide you a front row seat on the train. We're at the CPTM, which is the largest train system in Latin America. Here in Sao Paulo, we're in the second largest station. Hundreds of thousands of people ride this train service every day. It is the heart of the city. Wilson, tell us about what happens here in the Central Operating Control Center right here below us.
So Paul, here are the central of operations. We have those screens, and as you can see below, we have the trains, so the rails. They can see everything that is happening right now, real time, about the trains, the rails, the maneuvers, and so on. And they can intervene in that if that is needed. And above we can see the cameras, so we can see every station that we have. So we have these cameras monitoring there. If there's anything wrong with the trains, we can receive here and work with it.
Wilson, this is such a large and massive city, the largest city in all of the Americas, 22 million people, and you are the train service here. What does it mean in the life of the city and the lives of the millions of people that ride this train every day?
Well, we acknowledge that our work here is essential for the transportation of the millions of people here. We know that what we do here have a huge impact in their lives because they need to transportation to go to the hospitals, to schools, and so on. And what we do here, not only in the operational part, but in the stations with our team local. We try to do a warm welcoming for everyone so we can do this, a better transportation for everyone.
Felipe, we're inside one of your trains here in Sao Paulo. Tell me about the trains.
Yeah, we have really modern trains here made in Spain by CAF. Just on this line we have 800,000 people every day, and in the whole system of only on our trains we have 1.5 million people riding our lines, 5 lines.
And this is the largest train service in all of Brazil, right?
Yes, right. This is the largest.
So we're on the train line. What train line are we on here?
We are on line 11, Coral.
And tell me about the naming nomenclature for your system.
In CPTM, the name of the lines has precious stone names. We have sapphire, turquoise, coral, jade, ruby.
That's amazing. Yeah. Can you get all those stones here in Brazil?
Oh, I don't think so.
While in Sao Paulo, I visited the offices of Cittati Technology, a company that provides much of the important software helping transit run effectively in Brazil. There I spoke with Modaxo's Group Leader for Latin America, Laurent Memvielle, on a live webinar for hundreds of tech leaders around the world about transit trends in Brazil. After a long day of riding public transit, I wanted to try Brazil's national drink, Caipirinha. Let's try it. Caipirinha is made with lime and sugar and cachaça, a distilled spirit made from fermented sugarcane juice. It tastes sweet and bitter and refreshing. Great, authentic Brazilian samba music. Amazing night. On this episode of Transit Unplugged TV, we've taken you to the heart of Latin America, to the city of São Paulo, the largest city in the Western Hemisphere. With 22 million people, this city relies on its public transportation network to ensure that people can actually get around because it has very thick traffic. But we've taken you to a regional bus system, shown you how it operates, even how they use facial recognition software to make sure that its senior citizens can ride for free. We've taken you to the train system, right up to the front of the train, and shown you how the system transports millions of people every month. Plus, we've shown you highlights of the food and culture of this amazing South American city. Obrigado, Brazil.